it's Josie. I am a mom to 3 wonderful young children, and this is like my first bikini competition season. So I joined the NPC to do shows for them as opposed to like, OCP or what is it? WBFF? Women's Bodybuilding Fashion Federation. So, I'm doing NPC and I am starting to deplete and I am tired. So I did not really get any good footage today. I had a blast yesterday, but it definitely taxed me. And yeah, so today has been just kind of a hot mess. Temptation has been really tough, so I had an entire 2 liter of diet cherry cola because yeah, it has helped keep me full. And then that's also kind of demotivating though, because at this point in prep, I don't know, feeling full is like, doesn't feel good. And then with my posing, in trying to fix like my arms and stuff, I feel like I'm now having some issues with nailing my front pose on the lower half. So I need to work on that, and that's... So my phone died. And I don't know why when it died, it like went brrr, but that's what happened. And yeah, so now I'm just hanging out in bed. But I gotta work on my posing. I'm not gonna put any videos on that in this one. Basically, for this, just kind of recapping how the day went. It was an all cardio day, and I did not do the type of cardio that was really listed there because one of it was like jump roping, which with my kids, I couldn't take the time to do it with them around, and they do. I've tried to jump rope with them. It's not a pretty sight. They try to get in the jump rope. So unless I'm just picking up my children, putting them behind a baby gate, they're screaming at me the whole time. It's just not happening. And then when I go outside, they try to follow me outside, and there's a latch, on the inside of the house. But obviously I can't latch it from outside, and it's just, I don't have the energy to keep up with them if they are running outside while I'm jump roping, and then I can't, it just, hot mess. But yesterday I did a lot. I was out in the mountains and stuff, and so then today, with only having, so many calories, I'm burnt. And it's like, okay, well, if this is how it's going to look going forward, I need to come up with a plan. So I'm going to have like a game plan for tomorrow. And fortunately, all my exercises are kind of, I'm able to do them at home and everything. So I'll do some in the morning and stuff. And they're not this cardio. I did dancing, I did like pole fitness dancing, and then I did, just like walking around the house. But for, tomorrow, I'm gonna go on a walk with some friends and their kids. And then for everything else, I think I'm gonna try and, when I do my check-in, I think I'm just gonna try and do, not the cardio portion of my workout, because I don't want to wake the kids up necessarily. Well, I mean, no matter what, they're probably going to wake up if I'm in the house, like clinking weights around that time in the morning. If they are really asleep, I can usually do things and it's not a big deal. I guess the other thing too is I feel a little bit fried. There was a storm, and so because of there being lightning, like they stayed up an extra 2 hours, being upset here and there. And that made it a little harder to get things done. I don't know if you can tell, but my brain cells are fighting. And the ones that allow me to have complex thoughts or to tell a story and it's cohesive, like it sticks together, they're losing the battle. So I'm going to go ahead and go to bed. I know yesterday I called that a lazy update. This one is even lazier. But the one thing bodybuilding is teaching me is to be consistent. And you know what? My kids and my family are my priority, and at least I'm being consistent with them. School is done. I did bake some bread. I baked some banana yeast bread, and I got all the, but see, it's like stuff like this where normally I would like get a little snippet for you and put it here. I don't have that, but I got some banana yeast bread, so now that is a fun option. And the reason I did bananas instead of like a whole bunch of waffles, I know I keep saying I'm gonna make stuff for the kids, but I had a lot of bananas, so I cut up a whole bunch and I put them in the freezer, you know, so that's easy. But then for the rest, because I had like, I don't know, like 12 or 14 bananas. 12, 10 or 12. I don't think 12 or 14. And then I had a bunch of flies. They were just starting to turn all spotty and stuff. And I was like, oh, I'll just make banana bread, but not something sweet. Something that can be used for toast. And pumpkin bread, pumpkin yeast bread, that is really good for, like, the way it comes out, it's cohesive, at least with my homemade pumpkin puree. I think being a little bit wetter, I don't know. It was almost like store-bought bread in the way that it held together. But this banana bread recipe I did was not. It crumbled apart right away. So really, really good toast. Like I took a little piece. Really good little piece of like toast bite, but it doesn't really get crunchy. It's just soft. A great option for not just like blasting yourself with sugars the same way of like the sweet banana bread. Oh jeez, breathed in and some spit like some like mucusy spit went back when I breathed in. And then I don't even know where I was going with that. Anyways, I am gonna go to bed. So tomorrow hopefully will be a lot better. Just also being able to share with you and feeling kind of unimpressed with myself for this being the video, but still thankful that I did show up, and I'm staying consistent with this, with the countdowns. 9 days out. I have it in the title. I know I didn't put it in the intro, but 9 days out. Being consistent with this, it's grounding me. So I will see you tomorrow for the 8-day out update. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I know this one was even worse than yesterday's. And if you want to follow along, you know, feel free to subscribe. Any comments, you know, I love reading them. But I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day, your evening, whenever it is that you're watching this. And show up for yourself. Let's be consistent with our goals. So good luck and good night.